Later that evening, Dawn was still working in the yachts. Tiredness was slowly wearing her down.
It's not your fault, that is. Don't worry about me. I'll work it out.
She reminded me so much of Creed, it was scary. Well, except for the talking to rolling stock bit.
Who is this Creed fellow? I hear you lot talk about him, and yet I never see him about.
Well, Creed was a dock tank engine from Dragon's Wharf. He knew more things about shunting than any of us. Even with his age showing, he gave it his all.
Give him some credit. We built most, if not all, of the extensions on the line before you lot even arrived here. How's that for a legacy? Clay, how old are you? Way to make me feel happy about my age there, Atlas. But that was a different time, when we steam engines were fighting for survival. He felt he had to go to extremes to prove our worth.
He was never good at conceding, and Dawn is slowly becoming more like him. Like he's returned or something. If only he could. I miss his stories.
I miss his eyebrows.
Engines, please. Let's not get excited. I doubt Creed's possessed her. I know you lot are pining for his return, but come on. He was pining for the Fields a long while before I even arrived. His tanks are riddled with bullet holes, for crying out loud.
That is enough, Kojak! Be a little bit more respectful when talking about absent friends.
What? It's the truth.
The point is, I don't want to see Dawn end up like he did. I need to come up with something to stop her from working herself to pieces.
I suppose we could stage an intervention.
Oh, shut up, Kojak. But try as they might, none of them could come up with any good ideas. The next morning, Dawn was so worked up the station master had to call Charles to calm her down.
Where is that Clayton? He's late. I swear they're all doing it on purpose now. Plotting, scheming to make the railway look bad. I saw them the other day, in the yards, talking together.
Dawn, you need to slow down. The others are worried about you. I am worried about you.
I don't see why. There's nothing wrong with me. If he doesn't come in the next minute, I swear, I'm taking this train myself.
Please see sense, Dawn. This train is too heavy, and you're not used to long-distance runs.
Guess I'll just have to get used to them then.
Dawn, break up! Stop! Cease!
Dawn ignored Charles and jerked away with the
Why
train.
don't the engines listen to me? Am I dumb? Am I invisible? Found I'm not meant to be in command? No, evidently not. I'm just some form of man in a suit.
Where's she going with that train? I was just coming to tell her that Clay's been delayed and that I was to take it.
I tried to calm her down, but she wouldn't listen to me. And now she's without her crew. She's left them behind on the platform.
But that train's heading for the Kalis Junction near the Clacks. Towards the incline. Land's sakes, I've got to stop her!
Then we must be quick about it.
Kalis incline was a steep gradient and was hard to climb for even the strongest engines. Nothing could stop Dawn from trying to climb it anyway.
It's not as easy as the others make it look. But at least it will be on time. Bother, come on. Don't fail me now. We found her, and she's coming straight for us.
We're going to have to stop her. If she runs out of control into the busy junction, who knows what will happen.
Dawn, I'll slow you down as much as I can, but you have to brace the track. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. What were you thinking, Dawn? You could have seriously risked damaging yourself taking that train, especially in your current condition. The route is dangerous at the best of times, and I will not stand to lose my friend to it. What a fool I've been. I should have noticed sooner about my overworking. Instead of helping anyone, I was helping no one. Not even myself.
Dawn, you're a very valuable engine to the railway. I know how tightly wound your nerves are, but it is important to take better care of yourself. None of us would think any less of you if you take a break or two. The fact still remains that it is time for you to get some well-earned rest, so a turn at the works will not go amiss.
Don't worry about your work. We'll all take it in turns to look after your yacht for you in your absence. You can count on us.
A few days later, Ramona took Dawn down to the works. They stopped at Tamsworth and saw Enid, the museum engine.
Do I say hello, darling?
Hello, Enid. How you doing?
Splendid, darling, absolutely splendid. So glad to see you back. And it is quite nice to see you here too, Dawn. Fancy leaving my museum for an excursion and finding the head shunter of water down here. It certainly is a surprise to see you.
Actually, I'm not the head shunter today.
Oh, well, whoever is doing the shunting at Waterdown then.
Everyone's lending a hand now to save me the stress. I just hope that they're running things to time. Oh, darn.
Hurry up with my train, you two. I have to leave in 6 minutes. I am so out of shape. I haven't done this sort of thing in years.
Maybe Dawn had a point after all.
I suppose it's always good to work to a song. And 1 and 2.
Oh no, don't you dare.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, Kojak, do the locomotion. You'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, Kojak, do the locomotion. Do it next to music and don't lose control. Just a little bit of rhythm and a lot of soul. So come on, do the locomotion with me.
Play. Never do that. Ever again.